All right. Let us get started here. Okay. Right. Hello, Gnome Fairy, first time chatter. Good to see you. How are you today? Okay. We'll go here. That's good. Hey, Rick, what's up? On YouTube. Good. Good to hear. We are trying to get Diao Chan into a higher traversal level. Rick on YouTube says, woke up early for the stream. Nice. Appreciate that. There he is, Dong Shua. Awesome. So here we'd look for Lu Linchi, for sure. Someone was saying, I don't think he's here now, but someone was saying that, because I have always said that this character is one of the best characters in the game, and he was in a different chat and said that, and they, people were saying he didn't know what he was talking about. So I would like to contest that by doing really well with her here. 101 subscribers. Yep, we got 101 subscribers on YouTube. Now we just got to get the Twitch numbers up too. Hopefully we can get that going a little bit. I was gonna do a like a Stardew Valley stream on Sunday, but we had a family emergency. We weren't able to do that. Thank you, Gnome Fairy. Rick, shout out to my boy Chris, the legend that can. Yeah, Chris did. Chris got his. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, thanks for that. Chris did get his save data corrupted, which is terrible. I can't imagine that happening to me. I'm gonna raise max health here, but he was able to. He's been able to grind enough to get it. Pretty much back to where he was before, I think, if not a little further. So that's good. But yeah, had a really good day myself, you know, with the 100 subscribers. Feeling really good about that. Got some great comments on the Guan Ping video as well. As always, you guys are awesome with discussions. Nice. Yes. A viewer that has been following the channel pretty much since I started on YouTube is finally able to watch, because this is kind of a rare situation where I am able to stream kind of midday for me. I think Adam Zero is a different person, Rick, but good question. There's someone that joined our Discord who, yeah. was saying that they can't watch. Yeah, no, it's still really cool. Yeah. Happy to have... part of the reason that I wanted to do this was give people that are in... you know, other parts of the world a chance to see the stream live. Oh, gotcha, Rick. Okay. That's cool. Yes. Gotcha. Yeah. Saying that the... on YouTube that the... he's really far away from English-speaking countries, so the streams happen very late. Yeah, I totally get that. What should I call you in English now that you're here, by the way? I am streaming simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch, so if you're on Twitch and wondering who I'm talking to, it's people on YouTube. But if you were on Twitch as well, you know, you have your chat messages appearing on the screen, which might make it a little bit easier to talk, but, you know, whatever works for you. Let's do... This is a blank tree? Yeah. Peter? Okay, thank you. Good to know. Very good to know. Okay. Doing good here. We're on Traversal 4, though, so this it will start to get serious if I don't have enough Dongzhuo army, which I don't have very much. Nice. Okay. Good deal, Peter. It should be... There should be a link in the description. It's also on my profile, my, like, main channel profile. Thank you. Thank you, Saizo, for the follow. I appreciate that. Nice. First time chatter, Saizo. Hello there. It's Peter. Very good. Love to see it. Thanks for being here. Yeah, once I get affiliate, I'll be able to make emotes and stuff. I actually made an emote and didn't realize that I can't upload custom emotes until I reach affiliate. So if you want that, I appreciate your help on Twitch. But you know, once again, whatever works. Different nickname on Twitch, yeah, no, all good. I've got different nicknames as well, all over from different platforms. Thank you, Rick. Yeah. Yeah, you know, super happy to have gotten 100 subscribers. It's a dream, really. Yeah, we are in kind of a new situation here. We're looking for Lu Linqi for the most part right now. Zheng Liao, Josh Xu. And then some skill. We need a lot of skill as well to get access to her. Saizo saying Traversal level 4 only ever beat level 1 so far. Yeah, if you are able to unlock all of the officers in the Hall of Bonnet Souls, you're gonna have a lot easier time, honestly, because of how many buffs everybody has now. If you're able to unlock everyone, that'd be my recommendation. We're gonna take a Shibi disc here to get more rerolls, which will help us. Need to play the game a bit more. Was playing through Doom Trilogy recently. Well, it's a good time to play Doom. Yeah, I have not. I've seen this. I've seen the people playing Dark Ages, but it's getting pretty good hype. Of course, there's some people on Twitter that are saying that the viewership is not as high as it should be on Doom, but what do they know? Rick on YouTube saying only person making content consistently. For Warriors Abyss, that's likely true. there are people that have bigger videos than me, like Orai, for instance. But right, yeah, footnote on other roguelike streamers. That's probably accurate. Yeah, this is my jam. This is what I've always enjoyed. These kind of games. Saizo saying I have all characters unlocked, even latest characters. It's just that I try out every character on basic level. Yeah, that's totally valid. Whole Train, who's here a lot, is the same way. He's completed Traversal 1 on all the characters, and I think he said he was like going to try to do Traversal 2 as well, which is really cool. I mean, the completionist in me wants to do that, like go through and do all the characters on Traversal 1 first, but for content purposes, it makes sense to do higher traversals. And also, it's, I appreciate the additional challenge, I would say. Okay. Need to remember we have our rerolls here. Actually, a huge fan of Mushu games, played a ton of them. I really hope they will add Orochi characters. Yeah, from what I've seen, people's speculation is that the newest update will add either Shu or Orochi characters. So I would expect that to be the thing. The Discord was saying Orochi, and the Reddit and everything else is saying Shu. So Shu seems to be missing the most. That's why they're saying Shu. Gotcha, Rick. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, hey Chris, how's it going? Chris saying crazy early stream. Yeah, this is a rare situation where I'm able to stream early. Yes, Saizo. So there's a video on my channel. It's called Traversal 6, the movie. And the first little bit of it is me explaining the strategy for the run on Traversal 6 with Mature Yukimura Sanada. And then the end, I put almost the whole final run that wins in. Hello, Beth. Rick saying my money's for Orochi. Is Orochi for market expansion? Yeah. We're talking about that too, like what the most marketable thing is for them to do. And it makes sense that it would be Orochi in that case, because people will be fired up for that. Thank you, Saizo. I appreciate that. Shu is my least favorite character is my least favorite faction in Dynasty Warriors. Still enjoy some of the. Yeah, I would say that's fair. I like Zhuge Liang. I think for me, a lot of it is like they've changed so many people so much. Like they've changed Guan Yu a lot and made him kind of annoying to use, more so than he was in the past. Yeah, Chris asking, how are people beating Traversal 6 in under like 50 minutes? Yeah. It's wild. I don't know how they're doing it either, to be honest. That Vert Ventus guy made some really comprehensive comments on the Reddit the other day and was explaining a little bit of it. Liu Bei is not a good character, not a good leader at all. Makes a lot of mistakes, and his son just destroys. Yeah, everything's father achieved. Yeah, I mean, the thing in the games is just about how he's totally uncompromising for the good of the people, and I don't think that's always what he did really in the history, but I would say he's probably he's the most principled, but perhaps the least capable militarily in the games. So that's valid. But yeah, people were saying, I saw there's been some talk recently about Wu and how they like always betray everyone and that they're like the worst faction in terms of like their morals. And I hadn't even thought about it, but it kind of makes sense. It's kind of funny. Chris on YouTube, I just saw an MYS build that destroys Traversal 6 like it was nothing. Wind seems like it could be crazy. I think I've been underrating Wind for a while. Rick is saying Fa Zhang is just fun to play, but his tags suck. Shu and Strategist, yeah. At least Strategist does have some things that work for it. It has some attack scaling and status infliction. So there's that at least. Yeah, Wu, Scorched Earth, that is valid. We don't have any attack boosting here. That's pretty rough. I actually kind of like the spider. Is it worth 2,400 though? I think we just take Wheel and Sumasha and call it a day. We need more skill for sure. We're going to look for Zheng Liao here for Dongzhuo Army. Bit of a hypocrite as well. Like, he's about noble cause, but then wants to, yeah, because his brothers died. Yeah. Yeah. It's a valid point, Saizo. And I've seen discussion before online that the retreat from Chang'an did not go well at all. So definitely a valid point, and one that I've seen brought up before is why is Liu Bei? But you know, then you've got the pragmatist Cao Cao. I mean, is it really better to just sacrifice any and everything in service of your goal? I don't know. Rick saying Wheel plays well with Shoyu. Yeah, I could see that. I would prefer any kind of attack scaling, but what can I do? We're going to assemble here. Okay. Fortify during Assemble 2 is too good. We get plus 100% attack and defense during Assemble. That is so great. Very underrated. Alright, we need Zhang Liao here, please. I actually prefer Samurai Warriors to Dynasty Warriors. Nobunaga's an amazing character. Yeah, I would say that's valid. I don't know if I prefer them per se, but they feel a lot better to use in this game, just because of the hyper attacks, and also they have their full moveset available. You just have to get a little bit of skill, whereas with Dynasty Warriors characters, you have to get 8 skill to get all their moves. Charismatic leader, not a talented one. Exactly. Yeah, good point, Rick. Good point. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's why, I mean, the cool thing about Shu is, you know, for Liu Bei is, like, he wasn't the most talented leader. He had by far the smallest army, but he had 2 of the most powerful generals, strength-wise, in China and probably the world at the time, in Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. I mean, so it was kind of like a situation where he just benefited tremendously from the talent he surrounded himself with, which is, you know, admittedly what makes a good leader, right, in a lot of situations. The demon persona, so we call monsters for what? Fighting a war, like everyone else. Nobunaga, I see. Yeah. I'm not as familiar with that side of the history. Like, I know a little bit of it, but not enough to, like, feel like I can authoritatively comment on it. But Nobunaga is a very, very interesting character, and I really love how much they talk about him as, like, a romantic sort of, like, there's a lot of romantic tragedy in the Dynasty Warriors game, in the Samurai Warriors games, and most of that is because of the whole Nobunaga saga. Like, that, the whole game hinges around that relationship between him and Magoichi and Mitsuhide Akachi. You know, like, there's a lot of, because there's so much gray area. You know, no one knows really why Mitsuhide betrayed Nobunaga. Like, it's still not known. Like, that's so interesting. Like even if you look at it, if you look into like the history, that's what they say. They say it's unknown. He betrayed Nobunaga for unknown reasons. It's just really really cool. Again, in a romantic tragedy sort of way. And like yeah, the Battle of Sekigahara when the Takeda cavalry is charging against the Oda muskets. Like, I think that the Last Samurai scene was inspired by some of those early Samurai Warriors cutscenes. I'm not sure about that, but it's a very similar scenario plays out, which is a very tragic film. Have you ever seen it before? Okay, so this is a charm tree. We would be looking for probably some skill. I don't have enough skill yet. Yeah, we want to get skill. So that would be Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, please. I'm about to take something else besides her. Here we go, Nobunaga. Speak of the devil, literally. Rick saying on YouTube, so that challenge I laid last night takes a bit of providence. I keep being hasty, failing to activate everyone, but it's only usually by one emblem. Yeah, that's when you have a very specific challenge like that. You definitely sometimes need some luck. I can see that. But most media portray Nobunaga like a monster. His nickname was Demon King. Yeah, Inonomusha, Basara, Neo. Yeah. I can sympathize with that. You know, I would need to know more about the actual history to comment more clearly, but it does seem like there's a very concerted effort to make Nobunaga seem evil, or which is kind of a problem they have with a lot of these games. The villains are just kind of mustache twirling, which is why people loved Origins so much, because it actually made an effort to humanize some of them, which is really cool. Played AC Shadows and it showed Nobunaga's a real person. Nice. Okay, that's really good to hear. I had not played Shadows. I don't think I'm gonna fully skip it. Like I don't have anything against it, but just hadn't had the time to put into it. But that's good to hear that they actually were faithful to trying to humanize him a little bit, because that's a good note that was taken from Origins. People always talk about how much they love how Dong Zhuo is portrayed, and Zhang Liao. They made them real people, not just monsters with no motivation. So Dake Ding Vessel here is incredible. Mushu Gauge charging, we definitely want that. Yes. Saizo, I definitely agree with that. It's definitely their most polished game, without question, and I would agree that it's their best work. I was proud. I was proud of them when Origins came out. And when I saw how they were able to pull that off, it was great. Dang. Did that appear? It did not appear. Good. All right, cool. I'm kind of new to Twitch. Saizo, can you see another chatter below yours? Can you see that chat? Or is it just on my side? Saizo, Chibi Battle was like the best game segment I played in a while. Yes, absolutely agree. Yeah, you're good, Saizo. If you don't see it, there was a person. There's bots that come in and like they're for me, and they're telling me to buy viewer bots. And I think it finally figured out to block the person, so that's good. Because I kept banning them, so I think they know now that they're evading the ban, which is great. Yeah, the Tribute battle was awesome. Like, when I first saw it, I was worried I wouldn't get how to do the signaling thing, like to signal the fire attack, but it wasn't hard to do, which is really nice. Chris on YouTube, baffled how Goman got attacked for Goman to 6,700 in that Traversal 6 run. Yeah. I'm definitely going to try to recreate it. I liked your idea of trying to do that. So here we need Lulinchi. Yeah. Please, can I get it soon? Thank you. All right, we need one more Flower of War, and then we have plus 100% barrier damage. Yeah. Yeah, when they described it, I was like, oh man, I gotta do something. I gotta like time something correctly. I was so worried I was gonna mess it up. Yeah, Chris saying they abused Ganning. Yeah, they made the Exodia that I do with Yue Jin out of Ganning, so we will try that for sure. They had like 21 Slay as well, as I recall. We will try that. This character is so cool, dude. She's so fun. Oops. Yeah, like once you have her 8th skill, you just get to do whatever you want, basically. You get to have attack speed, maneuverability, Mushu charging. It's great. Wu's story was weakest, in my opinion. Doesn't even include the final scene where you fight through Shu forces and Guan Yu as Wei side. Yeah, I got a similar impression. You know, they had to like probably slow down or pause development a little bit at some point, and then I guess that might be when things kind of slowed down, kind of. We're going to keep taking Charm because we have Motonori Mori. Is there any... I don't think there is. No, there's not. There's no Dongzhuo army in there. I almost have all of them. I just need Lubu, I think. Okay. Yeah, I liked the Wei story. It was very it felt very epic, fighting Guan Yu at the end. That was awesome, and was super hard. I haven't even finished everything in Origins yet. There's so much to do. You have to beat the game like 7 times to do everything. It's pretty wild. Okay. First, if I run, I end up making Slay build over and over again. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, yeah. Part of, a big part of the replay value in this game is trying different builds, and I mean, seeing what you like and what works really well, and then making something work that you haven't seen before is also really fun. Like those runs we get where the challenges we have when we have to use a certain skill, it's like really fun. Rick on YouTube, I feel that about Fa Zhang fun. Mass trapping scores of enemies, mushuing or ripping the blanket to catch another, or leaving the blanket to pop a boss every yellow. That's pretty cool. That sounds really fun. The trap. The other trap character that I used before was Zun Yu, which was actually, I think, Peter's suggestion. That was really fun. That's a Flower of War. I'm going to take that. So I need one more for Lulinchi. I need one more bolt. Okay. We'll go here then. I could also... How much flame do I have? Not that much. I have enough, though, to make it worth it, I think. I'll do that. Saizo, I had a breeze run with Ice South Cell build. Yeah. South Cell is extremely strong. Yeah, Zunyu's fun. I really enjoyed Zunyu. He was a blast to use. I mean, I guess I'll do this for now. So Chris is saying on YouTube, I didn't know Katar from a boosted Soaring Blade. He does not. He has the thing where he gets summoned every time someone with Soaring Blade is summoned. So they were just using that Burst of Flowers skill over and over again, which I've always like hated on Burst of Flowers. It's like the fireworks attack, but I guess it's good enough to use. I think my record of sin is also wrong on this build. I forgot to change it, which is crazy that we're still doing this well. Trying Zunyu now. Yeah, he's if you liked Fa Zhang, Zunyu's really cool. Okay. And my record of sin is the one that gives me bonus. Yeah, for charm for slay. So I forgot to change that, but it'll be okay. So here is the Lulinchi being active, so that'll give us 100% barrier damage. Throw that in there. Nice. I want to get barrier. Let's get rally active. I think having rally active is more important. Yeah, no worries, Peter. You're good. You're good where you're at, but whatever you want to do. As I said, we are on both. Hey, are I dead? How's it going? It is indeed an early stream, and since you've been here, I think we started streaming simultaneously on Twitch as well. Working on getting to affiliate so I can make some emotes for you guys and all that kind of fun stuff. I plan on continuing to simultaneously stream. Yeah. Chris asking the important questions. Where is the Fifth Way Elite and Juran? Yeah, those are the ones I would like to see too. Let's go for... Is there anyone in here I want? Not really, I guess. Let's go for the King Cauldron. It's fine. Okay. That's another skill. I'd like to get that if I can. They give us the spider thing again. I mean, 8K's Goldlock is good. Let's just do that. I'm gonna save and not take that. That's not good enough. Is Zhu Rong not in the game? He was saying Zhu Ran, the Wu guy with the fire bow. He's not in the game yet, but Zhu Rong is the wife of Mingguo. Yeah, right, Rick. That's a good point for the strategist for Fa Zhang, I guess. Okay, more skill. Yep. Yeah, like I've said this before, but the most glaring absences to me are Lianxia and Guansuo. And yeah, that's it. Beat 9 with Juran not long ago. Fun to use. Yeah, he's really, really fun in 8 Empires was the game that I used him in. I really like him a lot too. Okay. We need skill here. Yeah. Let's just roll for some skill so we can get the barrier damage. Is there anyone that would give us both? I don't think so. No. I think Music of the Undemon is too good. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, Arlight Dead. Thank you. I've been forgetting to use her her charge 1 to buff her attack speed, and then her 2, the charge 2 is incredible. He uses a bow, and Dynasty Warriors 8 uses bows. Yeah, because 9 only has like certain weapons. Forgot about that. Saw that Zunyu is just way in strategist. He's way prop guy. Okay, yeah, gotcha. My bad. I misheard what you were talking about earlier. Nice. I actually interrupted his last one in that. Oh, Tamahami. Cool. Come with a Meteor Strike. See how this goes. Should be good. Yeah. To take Music of the Undemon, you mean? Yes. Peter on Twitch saying that the boss is a roadblock once when you started the game. Yeah, absolutely. Tamahami is very tough. And very valid to say as well, a roadblock for new players. Like once you get past Onigashira, who has been nerfed several times. Megadori is you're usually stronger than Megadori by the time you get to him. And then once you get to Tamahami, start having an issue. Gotcha, Rick. Understood. Okay, so we have a really interesting decision here. T-Bowl is quite good. I really don't have many elements, so I think we can actually do T-Bowl and just stick with 8 Gates Gold Lock. I'm gonna do that because we get so much attack from having Rally. Yeah, we're good. So if we see a charm tree, we would use all of our crystal beads on the charm tree. That would be ideal. You're going to do this. Yeah, the fact that it like does a shockwave too is just so strong. We have some healing too now with the 8-Gate Gold Lock. What is my favorite Mushu game, by the way? I always say, so my top 3 are now Warriors Orochi 3, Dynasty Warriors 7, and this game. Those are my top 3. I love 8. 4 is my, like... 4, Samurai Warriors 2, Dynasty Warriors 2. That would probably round out my list, but I would say my favorite is Warriors Orochi 3. If not this game, to be honest. I'm really surprised how much this game has grabbed me. totally get it. Dynasty Warriors 7 story was great. Woe 3 is pure fun. The game is amazing and really fun. Yeah, that's my, my exact thoughts, Peter, on why it's my favorite as well. Why those are my favorites. The 7, with the fact they went back to the story, they went back and made the story, as good as they did. Woe 3 Gauntlet mode is just incredible. Like, the replay value is just phenomenal in that game. I'm just going to keep taking Charm when I can. We'll go here. We will go here. I'll take crystal. I'll take more crystal beads. Sure. Sure. If you're handing them out for free, I'll take them. Who should we do next? Who do you guys want to see? Since we're going to complete this for sure. Rick on YouTube, Zunyu Slay build, his trap does charge damage, and one hit could proc a lot. Yeah. I remember that now. It's been a while since I've used him, but... his charge is really good. Oh yeah, I meant to ask Peter what your favorite is. Gameplay story-wise, I love Warriors Retreat 3, Dynasty Warriors 8, Samurai Warriors 5. Samurai Warriors 5 is good, story-wise. My favorite games are this one, Origins 4. Samurai 4 being my favorite of them all. Yeah, that's valid too. And there's, so much to like about a lot of them, but I like that list too. Like Origins deserves to be in my top my top games, but it's just not quite there for me yet. I haven't spent enough time with it. If we went here, we could get 50% bonus attack to get to 280 if we used all of our crystal beads. I don't think we really want to do that. Having increased range might be nice. I'll go here and we'll look for, I guess, Lu Bu. We'll look for Lu Bu. That'd be ideal. Oichi run. She's decent all around. Not people play her. As you say, Artlet Dead. We will give Oichi a go. I've played her once before on stream. We will try her again on the next traversal. We're gonna have a ladies' day, I guess, today, which I'm not opposed to. There's some very strong ladies here. Rick's favorites: 7 Abyss, 8 Empires, Samurai Warriors 4, Woe 3. Great list as well. Beth on YouTube. Yes, to Oichi. I don't blame you. Yeah, let me know. If you have a favorite that we haven't mentioned, or if you want to just say your favorite, feel free. Ranmaru, another Oda fun to use too. Ranmaru kind of deserves his spot because on the stream, because he was someone that I've tried early and he didn't really have a chance. Tadakatsu gives us Endure. I'm gonna do that, I think. Dang, I'm gonna hold out for a charm. Tree. Charm tree. There it goes. I got it out. I'm going to keep in this. I think it's fine. Actually, yeah, we'll keep that in. That's fine. That's good. All right. Is there any charm in here? There is. Shenji is in here. Zhang Fei would be nice. Yeah. Some decent wind. Had a Skyrim line come in my head when I said it like that. It's not bad for a Nord village. Forgot who says that. I think it's actually the guy you see in Whiterun in the beginning of the game. Peter saying 9 is guilty pleasure, not the best game at all, not even a good one. I respect that. I respect that you acknowledge that. Sometimes start a new character story and beat it in a couple of days, about 40 hours. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just so funny with 9 because I've had some times when I've thought to myself, should I try it again? And every time I say no. Like, just can't get myself to re-engage with it. Mentioned Strike Force is your terrible fave. Hey, appreciate that, I don't know what mine would be as far as my guilty pleasure game in the series. Maybe like... I feel like 4 Empires was kind of lackluster, but I really like it. I played it a lot. Even I will say no, you shouldn't. Yeah. That was a big disappointment for me. Got it on release day. It was very, very hype. There was like another person there at the GameStop when I went to pick it up who was getting the same game. We were both very excited. And then that's what we were greeted with. Alright, this is Charm. That's what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay. Had to step away. No problem, Moon Fairy. Happy to have you here. Thank you. 9 Empires is a lot better. I would say that it is better. I would say that it is better. When I played it initially, there were mechanics that were completely broken and didn't work at all. And I was very frustrated by it. I forget the exact scenarios that I would come across, but I just had a really bad taste in my mouth from it. So when I saw that there was stuff that wasn't working properly, I just noped out of that one as well. Our symbol duration is just so long. Nice. Okay. I mean, really only Lubu is who we're looking for. That's more charm. We'll take that. Because every charm that we take increases our attack by 5% with Motonori Mori. That's why I keep taking it. Genji is still in here. We'll go for that. We could get 2 heroes in the King's Cauldron, but I'd rather just have a chance at one that I know is going to be a charm. Get in there, Diao Chan. Show them your moves. Show them your petal, vine, whip dance moves. Why don't you? Worst thing in 9, in my opinion, is completely useless. Open world. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the voice acting is terrible. Yeah. That's valid, Saizo. I can definitely agree with that. The open world is really bad. It's it was not implemented well. They just didn't have it wasn't within their scope of what they are capable of. Respectfully, I guess disrespectfully. Genji is more charm. We say no, at least for now. We say yes. Okay, so we're getting all wind. So, Keiji Maeda is more stuff. Fujiyasu Hojo. Might as well look for Zhang Fei if I can find him. Charge. Cool. Okay. Heartlight Dead, have you used Zushu yet? I was really surprised how strong he was. Yeah. I have not used him on this file. I have heard that he is amazing. I I used him on my Xbox file and really liked him a lot. I want the more damage during a symbol more than I want this. Yeah. So that's all correct, I think. I don't see anything glaring that would be better than what I have. Yeah, we're good. Open world could have been great. Imagine riding around China doing missions. Yeah. I mean, if they it was their first time trying it, and it's just the kind of thing, it's just really hard to have it be your first time trying something like that. It just wasn't going to work. We're going to take Lotus for more damage. And we're going to put the Yuejin right here. And, yeah, that's fine. Blade. That's cool. Good deal. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube as of now. If you have not yet, I would appreciate if you could at least just follow the channel on Twitch. You don't have to, necessarily watch there, but there should be a link in the description on YouTube. Also, there's a link in my channel bio. Just want to mention that. Also, liking the stream on YouTube would be very helpful as well. Thank you. Yeah, this is huge damage. He is very lucky he jumped out of the way of that. I'm just gonna keep it, keep it going. With our duration being this long. Alright, Arlight Dead's given us some really good options. We're gonna put a vote up for who the next character is after we finish off the Warrior and then fight Goma. Finished Doom Dark Ages. It was an amazing game. Nice. Yeah, Doom 2016 is awesome. I was put off by the platforming stuff in Eternal. Just because I'm not a big platforming person, I guess. Like, I'm fine with it, but it's not really my thing, I guess you would say. Yeah, our Mushu is super strong. We are done. We are done with it. I think we take more charm. I believe that is correct. Okay. Doom 2016 is awesome though. I mean, they're all really fun. I think it's great that they're able to still innovate on that game, despite how many of them there are and how well known it is as a title. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it's called... What is it called? It's like Tears of Rage or something. Is that what you're thinking of? The one about Ireland? Peter? Arlight Dead. Kato Kiyomasa has discount. Was a discount Mature Yukimura, but find him AoE just as good. I think you like him a little bit better. Wow. Tears of Metal. Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought too. That sounds interesting too. Arlight Dead has just got underrated characters all over the place. Giving us a lot to think about. If you like him better than Mature Yuki, that says a lot. Because Mature Yuki Murasada is so fun. Okay. I think it's in early access, Tears of Metal, right? We talked about it a couple times on stream. People were saying that it needs a little bit of work, which is to be expected for an early access title. Like, we're playing Wild Keepers Rising, and we're kind of invested in that one going forward as they add stuff to it. Machiru Yukimura is incredible. Yeah, I think he's my favorite character in this game. He's so strong. He only has 2 tags. Those are all he needs. Brave Warrior and Toyotomi. Yeah, that's very valid. Hate those orbs so much. Time for playtest. Okay, so it's not actually out yet. It is in early access. I hope it'll be released on Xbox. Gotcha. Yeah, I was mostly console before I started making content so much. I just find it way easier to use the PC, and also it's easier on my internet. And this game too is fun on a controller, like on your computer. Like, it's a good game to play on the computer. And like the kind of lower budget roguelikes that I'm trying to play, make content around, work very well for like a, you know, just basic computer, which is what I have right now. Hopefully I'll be able to invest in a better computer at some point, but right now this is working for me. Use PC for your work as well, yeah. Alright, let's upgrade the wind power. We have a good amount of wind on our team. Oh boy. I love this attack so much. I hope they don't change it, because it's really easy to dodge. I don't know what they were thinking. Thinking it was difficult to deal with. Kind of a bad barrier break, but that's okay. We will live with it. Usually stream on the Steam Deck to share PC. Gotcha. Oops. You might be thinking, oh no. But don't worry. It's gonna be alright. We have our Endure hit still. And this is like, Traversal 4 is when it gets real. So the fact that we're able to hang in at all is really good. So, we're gonna be alright. I will admit it's a little spooky right now, but it'll be good. Really want to buy a Steam Deck, but it's very expensive in my country. Yeah. I can understand that for sure. I think Diao Chan's only like level, like cumulative level, I don't even know. Like maybe even only 100. One terabyte OLED. Awesome. I do not have a Steam Deck yet. Sounds cool though. I guess the next big thing now is the Switch 2. Though I did not, I failed to pre-order properly, so I'll be waiting. A lot of people to get that. Oosh, I pressed the button, but it didn't register on my little hand. We're low on speed. I think speed is a thing that we're hurting without. Cool. We are going to end this thing right here. Nice. Yeah, no Lubu or Shengon. Yeah, I didn't get as lucky as I normally get, and I did not see Lubu or Shengon. Yeah, I hear you, Rick, on those Switch 2. does the game have a new ending or anything being level 6? It does. So there's it's it's like a additional cutscene, some lines of dialogue from Enma. It's all in that video. The Traversal 6, the movie, has got the whole ending sequence in it. It's not terribly significant, but it does at least explain a little bit. So we ended up with 28 charm, which is nice. We got to level 35, 56 minutes played. Not bad at all. All right, we are not going to save that. It's not worth doing it, in my opinion. Yeah, 150. So I was only buffed twice with that with Diao Chan. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we are going to do. Emma looks out of place in this game. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Let's see. Okay. I don't think I can do a vote here, but I'll make a poll here. So we'll do next run. We will do Oichi. Ranmaru. Mori. Another reason I can, if I get to affiliate, I can have some I can have more capability to we'll put Wang Yi in there too. All right, those three options: Oichi, Ranmaru, and Wang Yi. If you are in Twitch chat, feel free to type in your preference, and I will keep it. I'll add it to the tab. So Wang Yi, Oichi, or Ranmaru. Okay, Ranmaru. One vote for Ranmaru. We got one for Wang Yi so far. Okay. Charges Mushu. Charge symbol when you inflict freeze. Increase attack 50%. Enemies with freeze. So we got 2 votes for Oichi, or 1 vote for Oichi, 2 votes for Wang Yi, 1 vote for Ranmaru. Ranmaru is the one you have to get. You have to get Nobunaga Oda. So you get 50% attack bonus when you. The vote should still be up. I think. Maybe if you refresh. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Like I like trying all of these. I think I'm gonna do Wang Yi. And then we'll have Ranmaru go next. Or maybe Oichi. We can do all of them. Why not? Alright. So we're going to do Wang Yi. We're looking to freeze people. For sure. With some Wu. She's got Flower of War, Wei, and Zhiliang. Okay. Nice. Does she have the Trishula? Yeah, she has the Trishula. Wow. That was cool. Oof. That seems really cool. Jahadun we need. We are needing Jahadun for sure. Experience. Oops. That was crazy. He like threw a knife at me. I'm not sure that that's ever hit me. Yeah, she seems really cool. I did not change my record of sin again. It's okay. We'll get a decent amount of slay. Wei has a good amount of slay. It'll be alright. It's only Traversal 1, for that matter. Oof, that is really cool. So she gets on... she, like, grabs somebody, jumps around them, and then slams. That's really cool. Yeah, that's always my concern, Peter, with her as well, is that she's very focused on one person and doesn't really deal with crowds. But seems like in this they gave her like some finishing flourishes that um, really help her be more mobile. Yeah, like that is really cool. What's her Mushu? Ooh, that is awesome. Oh man, that seems really really good, huh? We need to find we need to get South South. That was really cool. Just got to get that freeze active. I think once we have that, we're gonna be cruising. I'm digging this. Heartlight Dead has cooked once again. He was the suggester in today's video, and he's still cooking, it seems. There's almost no way. Yeah, it's only Genji, but she's pretty good, so I'm gonna take her if I can get her. Yeah, having the bonus to symbol damage will be nice. If I can activate Genji, that's the goal. From getting her here, that's why I'm getting her. Look at her Mushu again. It didn't even have to, she hasn't even gotten to finish it because she's defeating everyone so fast. There's Zenji. Getting a little bit of streamer luck here, which I'll accept. I will accept the streamer luck. Nice. Oh boy. Okay. Sao P is ice attribute, so we'll take him. I'm going to put him in as well, so I don't forget. He's also boosted. Here. Genji is one of your favorite characters to play as. I have not used Genji either, so we will... I don't think it's been suggested either. I've heard good things about her, though. Someone else was using her a while back and liked her a lot. Seems strong. Wonder how combo innings will work against bosses. Yeah, like if she can't grab them, I bet she has a certain move that's very good against them. Like, regardless of being able to make contact or not. Wow. She just has so much movement. Like, why is my damage so high? Is it just because I'm on Traversal 1? Yeah, only have 13% attack. She also one of the charm plus more experience with Mushu. Shinji. Oh, she is. Wow, that's really strong. That's the reason I love Diao Chan so much. There's a lot of underrated characters in this game that people don't talk about enough. Man, I guess I'll do red hair, right? Maybe Bronze Bird. I'll do red hair. I think it's fine. Yeah, the double charm works with kill with Mushu. Yeah, on Genji. That sounds really good. Bro. Her Mushu is incredible. It's so good. Fortified ring symbol is great. I gotta take it. Shun Yu. Yep. I don't know who else is in here for Wei. I think we almost have all of the Wei wisdom people. Her XX are good too on Jinji. You're selling it more and more, Arlette Dead. You're so good at selling characters to me. Nice. Alright, we're gonna do some skill here. Suma Yi. I forgot Suma Yi. So we actually have Cao Cao already active. That's wild. Oh, Wang Yi and Jinji too. Okay, nice. This is crazy how good this is. So we're done with Wu for this point. Love her Mushu stuns lanes behind her, but then somehow damages even more enemies in front of her in the end. Yeah, her Mushu seems absolutely wild to me. Zhang Liao is in here, but that's it. I think we just go in here, right? I mean, I could double the chance of Slay with one more wisdom. So let's do that. That's good enough. Like they all explode, man. Like it's absurd. All we need is a little bit of freeze. And then we're going to be absolutely popping off here. There's some Wei still here in the... Oh yeah, Guoja. I had to remind myself who I was again. I want more freeze. Please. Is she attacking people with freeze or freezing people? This game loves to make unassuming characters really busted, huh? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. They certainly do seem to enjoy that. Because, like, I thought this character would be, like, just way too... And you can also aim where you're going to. Wow. We need more skill to get our X attacks going. Cool. I will say, a lot of the people that only have one emblem end up being pretty strong. For sure. Extend the duration. Yeah. I totally agree, Peter. I'm blown away as well. This is a great find. If we have this, it would increase the duration of immobility while frozen, which would help us get more attack on people that have, because I assume that while frozen, so it's not just the freeze effect. So now we know that. Guoja, perfect. No more Wei. Cool. Go in here. Every time. You take crystal beads in any situation, I think. We're looking for no way, man. Seriously. It's a good one. Wow. I mean, that is awesome. There's some skill. Great. Look who it is. I want Feint and Ambush to be active. Let's go for that. That's good enough for me. Here, perfect. Oh boy. I'm gonna take the chance for the summon skill increase. Yeah, fine. 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 Take it away from me, game. Don't let me have that. See if I care. Okay. Oh, guy who dies sitting on a rock at 9. Is that what happens? Man. That's a rough cutscene if that's how they make him go out. Because they usually show him like really, you know, holding back an army and getting killed and getting an ambush or something. Change to Zun Yu for 100% status. Yeah. If I get enough wisdom, yeah. I need enough wisdom for that, but I definitely will go for that. Shorten cooldown for Wei. Yeah. Wait, I had the wrong. I put the wrong person in. I want this. Yeah. I need a little bit more wisdom for that, but we will try. Dian Wei. Okay. Doesn't even fall from a rock, just dies sitting perfectly still on the rock. Wow. Wow. Yeah, getting the 100% affliction will be great. I'll keep taking wisdom for that. Good call out though on that. It's so cool that she like impales them and then there's like a delay and then they all explode. Such an anime. Yeah, it's just so anime. It's the most anime Mushu I've seen. Ultra, I killed him not be at work right now. I am probably going to stream later in the day as well. That was my plan at least. We will see if that does come to pass, but that was my plan. Dazzling Bullets, so good for Wei. Yeah. Yeah, I love Dazzling Bullets as well. That was a really fun challenge we did where we only used Dazzling Bullets. That was really cool. Yeah, this is a really cool character. I would like to use her more. And I think she's got a really good kit with Freeze as well. Han Dong is even funnier. Who's that? This cutscene where he sits on a bench, Sun Shuan comes to speak with him, Han Dong is something like, guess I will die soon, and then just dies also while sitting. Oh, Dynasty Warriors 9, why are you like that? You can barely tell I was playing Wang Yi. Oh, I'm sorry, Ultra. She's really good. But sorry you're experiencing that. Appreciate you being here, though. That's very kind of you. Got good discussion in both the YouTube and the Twitch chat. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate the follows from today as well. I like Compass a lot here. I'm going to do that. Rick on YouTube. Taishitsu draw strike entered for most anime Mushu. Yeah. Kai gives 30% attack if you want more attack, but just Wei is fine. Gotcha. Showtai. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's true. Nico Watch, first time chatter. Hello to you as well. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a nice afternoon. Sun Shuan even reacts like he doesn't care all that much. Well, he is dead. This was awkward. You gotta respect the commitment to just having poor voice acting and not even worrying about it too much. Definitely should be watching, but I'll leave it on for sure for the sport. Thanks, Soul Train. Appreciate it. Nico, are you a fan of Warriors Abyss? Or Warriors games in general? Rick, that's just like the global lull emote. Oh, no worries, Nico. I thank you for being here. I am trying to get the... Yeah, it's just the global lull emote, so... Okay. So we are going to look for... I'm trying to get her attack actions for sure. Nico, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Cha-Cha. Interesting. We're taking you a Jin, though. You know we are. It looks like him if one is familiar. Gotcha. So I need 2 more ice to activate Sao P. Yue Jin. We'll keep that for now on the bench, I guess. Maybe I'll do this and then do it like that. Sword Dance I like more than that. Cool. All right. What did I say I needed? Ice. Any ice in here? Hanbei's in here still. Yeah. All right. This is one of my favorite Mushu attacks. It's just crazy. Oops. Chibi battle from Wu's side in 9 was glorious. Would you want to hear it? Oh, for sure. I'm not sure I remember enough about how 9 worked to properly be stoked, but I would love to hear it, regardless. Oops. Thank you, Train. Very kind. We need more wisdom. Hanbei. And then we put in Zun Yu for you. And we need 1 more ice. And then we are cooking. Go here. Grind. We would take grind. Scissors kind of good. Yeah. We'll go scissor for now. Look at that. Okay. Here, yep. Scissor. And then, now what do we do? I think Suma Yi comes in for sure. He comes in for Joshu. So ice, affliction, attack, attribute, Mushu charge. I think that's it. Was playing as Ching Pu, South South rides on a boat, pushed down from the boat by his own spawning soldiers, couldn't reach the shore, shot him with fire arrows while he was swimming, submerged in water when defeated, something like, I will reach my ambitions. That sounds like some classic Dynasty Warriors 9 gameplay. Look at all that. Look at all that. It's just a full ice, man. I'm gonna screenshot this build so I can put it on YouTube. Look at this. They literally can't move. You made some screenshots of it? Nice. I do have a Discord. If you would like to join it and post them, I'd be curious to see. There's a post on my YouTube channel with a link to the Discord if you'd like. And you can throw them in there. For sure we're doing this. I think. This. Would love to. Nice. Thank you. Alright, so her X attacks would be what? The 1, the 2, and the 4. Okay. Seems good. Seems good. Experience, please. Or levels. I'll take levels too. That's great. Right. Rick, yeah. So Daverance, what's up, man? First 2 campaigns are finished. That's awesome, man. Really cool. The link to the Discord. Let me just get it. Wouldn't be that hard. Attempt Traversal 5 again with MYS. See if I can get past the Warriors fights. Yeah. You got this. You hate the link. Okay. Invite. Copy. There it is. It is called The Kitchen because I've been called Chef Dubs by people. Charm. Would like to have some charm. Oh, same link to the to the post. Gotcha. Thank you. All right, so we would like to get an ice person, Wang Yi, perhaps, or Mori. Evade boost attack. They're finished by the fact for the first one I tried twice to maintain custom units for each kingdom, which have flags, banners, and soldiers. You lost them in the setup. I could see that happening. I'm sorry about that. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. That's really cool. Should you go with Bolt or full Fire build on MYS? Really, Fire is better for him. Like he gets bonus damage when people are inflicted with Flame. Bolt just has such good like Toyotomi synergies. Like the fact that you can have, and for him, you can have Nobuyuki Sanada and Kanetsugu Naoe on your formation who are both Bolt, and then they get the benefit of all the Bolt stuff too. That's why I kept doing Bolt. But you really want to have a little bit of both. But I think Bolt may be slightly better. Let me know when you want to do an Empire's Run Steam version, of course. Gotcha. Yeah, it'll be easier to do. Probably it'll be easier to coordinate in the Discord. So we can definitely work on it in there. I am going to be playing... tomorrow we're going to be playing Monster Train 2 because it comes out tomorrow. And I am just very excited for that game. I love Monster Train. One of my favorite games. So that will be going on. Just, you know, if you're not familiar with the game, it will be on the channel, at least a little bit. Yeah, it's a really good game in my opinion. I think it's awesome. Zhang He, That'd be perfect. We can get that. Send screenshots. Cool. Let's try to get our, I feel like I'm not doing her, X attacks. I'll try to do that now. That seems really good. Yeah. Rick likes fire more than I do. It is really good, but I think Bolt does a little bit more damage to bosses, maybe. That's cool. Okay. I'll try to get Zhang He to pop out here. Alright, I'm not going to take any more. We'll just do Sasuke. It's fine. Let me see. 1 second. Let me see if I can do this. 1 second. He's just sitting there. That's great. Oh, man. Thanks for sharing that. All right. Any changes we need to make? Oh, he's just in the water. And you said that he said something else after he got that. After you killed him, he was like, I will, my ambitions will be reached. That's just so good. Sedaverance, 2 campaigns I posted. The first one more of a introduce you to the camp custom characters and setting. Second is first official story campaign. Nice. Yeah, water, so help me. And you still shot him regardless, yeah. That's great. I don't think so. I think this is all good. I mean, we could put in Genji for attack during a symbol, but I kind of like what we have. I'm gonna do that instead of Nagamasa. We also have not gotten Jahadun, which would be very good. The free for all campaign is giving me trouble with the unit placement. Gotcha. So Sedaverance, like, forgive my ignorance because I don't remember enough. Is 8 multiplayer? Like, would we be playing at the same time, or is it still an instanced like single player campaign? It's just like, it's just a specific campaign that you created. In other words. Couch code can be done by remote play split screen. Okay. Gotcha. Heartlight Dead is confirming for me that the meta for Traversal 6 is Bolt. For sure. Plus I can rock with Lubu and Gincho my build. Nice. Yeah, so Daverance, like, what I'm imagining for this would be, like, I would do like a special edited uh couple like series like long form series of videos on YouTube, and credit you for the campaigns, and look through it and familiarize myself with it, and then make it as YouTube videos. That's what I'm thinking. C6 for bosses, more focused attacks and quick. Thanks, Rolly Dead. I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna take the. This is these are terrible. I'll just take the since fewer damage, but it doesn't matter. That'd be awesome. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing for it because it sounds really cool, and I want to get back into Eight Empires because it's a very fun game, just candidly. All right, let's do this. This is like one of the strongest builds I've ever done. The entire screen is frozen. That is so cool. I don't think I've ever seen this to this extent working this well. I got distracted. I forgot to fight. I may have to post this. I may have to download this VOD and make a video of it. You did Traversal 3 with Toyotomi. How'd that go? Turning into an Oda massacre? Yeah. Oda has some really strong stuff with like Mitsuhide and Nobunaga. Funny thing is you're walking, not even attacking. Yeah, like that's the thing that's crazy about this build right now is like it's very similar to Rick's Sunjian Flame Plague build where you don't have to do anything. The dazzling bullets and everything else just This is awesome. This game is so cool. Do I archive streams that we watch later? Yes, there should be a live tab on the YouTube, and it saves the VODs. Yeah, seriously. You can just stand there and look spiteful in Nachos' direction. Now we're talking. Still missing Archduke for the explosions. You're right. Just reading an amazing detective story book recently. It's really interesting and added some Far Cry 5 stuff with their cult leader, with their lead and the cult and their leader. Sounds familiar to something that a friend of mine was reading recently. What is the title of the book, Peter? It sounds like Blood Meridian, kind of. I haven't played Blood Meridian, but your description sounds similar to Blood Meridian. But I don't think that's a detective story. I think that's more of a drama. Can I please get my assemble back? I really want to do the funny thing again. Correct. Crip. Like who would go in for? I think Yue Jin. I think Yue Jin would come out for Xiahou Yuan once we find him. This is so absurd. Cao Ren does explosions? Is that who it was? I thought it was Xiahou Yuan. Cao Ren's is explosions when you break a barrier. But he does do explosions. Title is Character's Name, a Russian detective novel. Okay. Nice. Sounds really cool. I mean, you guys have, or Russians, that is. I'm saying you guys, just based on your YouTube name. I don't know if you're Russian or not, but Russian people know how to write some literature, to say the very least. Mishka Mironova, nice. But Cao Ren might work. I'll put him in just to see if he works. It's a blank tree. It is a blank tree. Let's just roll. Come on, just okay. You are Russian, gotcha. Maybe pulled away second stream usual 8 p.m. Eastern. I would think so. Probably more like 8:30 Eastern, 8:15, 8:30 Eastern would be my thinking. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Sao Ren is Explosion Destroy Barriers. He needs 3 King Shield for that, though, which is really annoying, honestly. All right, let's go here for Xiahou Yuan for the explosions. Yeah, that we need that. We need that. I shouldn't have used my last rerolls there. It's okay. Take this. The explosion builds, yeah. All explosions all the time. I had the one with Sun Jian and Tadakatsu is extremely strong. It's really good. I started reading a lot of modern Russian literature recently. It's pretty good. I do not doubt it. Just based on the volume of good Russian novelists and whatnot throughout history. Start saying times in central to my tiny Russian Tennessee brain will train on YouTube. I'm the biggest fan of Russian classical novels that were forced to read them in schools. Some of them really boring. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Like, that is a really funny like perspective though, because I also like would be forced to read, like, you know, we all have to read the Scarlet Letter in America, which is, you know, very important book. But Romanticism, being a, you know, 13-year-old trying to read Romanticism when the page is just a paragraph like this, no indentation, no dialogue, just all like, it's pretty rough. It's asking a lot. It's asking a lot of us at that age. But it's funny to like imagine the same thing happening to 12-year-olds trying to read a little Fyodor. A little Fyodor Dostoevsky. Having the same thought. Yeah, reading some Hawthorne. You read War and Peace in the 9th grade. Yeah, that is way too early. That's hilarious. Man, my condolences. Also tempted Oichi Ice build, but couldn't clear Traversal 1. Oichi's tough. Oichi's tough. She's good. But she is tough. Alright, we're taking Speak of the Devil, we're taking Wang Yuanji here. Right? Yeah. Wanted to read some Star Wars novel and not huge classic books at the age of 16? Yeah, for sure. I need one more Master Archer. Shoot. Okay. Grapes of Wrath, yeah. I can't imagine reading Grapes of Wrath as a young person either. That would be brutal. Just a lot of focus needed for that. You have all the characters now, great. That will really help you in this game, as you know. Like, getting all those boosts is really great. "27 working as an English teacher and don't force children to read what they don't want to read." Nice. You're being the change that you want to see in the world, Peter. Couldn't stay awake for a whole page, yeah. Heart of Darkness, yeah. That's another one people have to read all the time in America. That is very dense, but, you know, once again, you know, very important book. But not the most fun read, for sure. Talking like I'm like super well read, and I'm definitely not. Like, I've been such a committed gamer for so many years. It's kind of something that's kind of slipped out of my stuff I've been able to do. But I have been thinking about, you know, trying to set aside half an hour or so to get some reading in. Peter, I never heard of Hard Darkness. It actually sounds something Stephen King wrote. It is. It's not Stephen King. Rogue Big Brain Dubs. Oh man, I don't want to embarrass myself trying to talk about Heart of Darkness, but if you look it up, it's very seminal, important work. I've read it, but it's been so long I can't even remember what we read about in school. The book that I like in school that we were asked to read, that I like read ahead. I finished it like in 2 weeks. Was Ordinary People, because it was about a family struggling with loss and depression, which is I won't say that per se I related to it because I knew I had that I was having some struggles with that at the time, but it resonated with me for several reasons. That being the one of them. But it's a great, great, great book, in my opinion. Tough read though. Dang. 3 stars for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you, Peter. If you really like a reality TV show underlying the drama of group people on a boat in Amazon, it'd be more intriguing. Yeah, that's valid for Heart of Darkness. Okay, so there we go. So that's Thundering Clouds of Miyoki. Miyoki. That will be crazy. So this is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. Everyone's talking about it. The 100% ice with ice attribute bonus with 3 stars with dazzling bullets buffed, with explosive bullets buffed. It's going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome. Bunch of tortured souls on a riverboat. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't like a decent, This is great. Oh, Way's the strongest faction. They've got to be. All right. We did it. We did the thing. Yeah. Lord of the Flies is another one that I think every person, every school-age children had to read in school, for sure. Can we get Vanilla Ice backing track added in on the edit? If I wasn't like basically 100% certain that I would get copyrighted, then I would attempt that. But I think that's pretty likely. Let's go here. It's fine. Whole train, it's almost time for F's in the chat, or have you already beat our Gaslighting X? Yes. I actually eviscerated Tamahami. Like, it wasn't even... I barely even remember the fight. It was so fast. At least Lord of the Flies is much more fun and entertaining for a teen than War and Peace. For sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a very entertaining story. That is absolutely true. Battle Royale said Lord of the Flies for me. Yeah, Battle Royales are really cool. That was a book first. I've seen the Japanese movie that inspired very heavily Hunger Games. Hunger Games is like entirely based on Battle Royale. Like, they're almost the same movie, or they are the same movie pretty much. Yeah, we're all good. Everything's correct. We are ready to fight the warrior. We are ready to fight the warrior. Defeat the veteran warrior. As you say. Oh, man. It, like, hooked up into him and hit him again. That was awesome. 5 is better for damage. I remember. Yes. That's like what her okay, yeah, that's her like traditional EX attack, as I recall. Cool. Read Hunger Games as a teenager. Enjoyed it a lot. Not sure if I enjoyed it if I read it again though. I mean, I haven't read it, but people love it, and I mean, it seems like it's a book that's very easily enjoyed. I mean, it's, you know, very intriguing story, a lot of action. Obviously, I mean, it's. I mean, I've seen the movies because it doesn't age well in your opinion. Interesting. It was just so huge. I remember LeBron was reading it before one of the playoffs in the NBA. That was really funny. He was reading like Catching Fire. Wow. He's all gone. He is all gone. What a fun build. This was really cool. I hate these orbs, man. I don't want to deal with that. Oh wow. So it's not as the Mushu doesn't really work against the bosses, but you know, having one weakness is fine. Do love some intriguing action-packed stories. Let's read a lot more serious novels. We take breaks, something easier to grasp and more pure entertainment. Yeah, that is very valid. Zhang He being in, the only thing that would make this better. I forgot what Zhang He does. Oh, he summons the 5-way elite. Oh, because he has Swift Strike. My bad. AFK, but leaves. Okay. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that. You know why. I have 0 Soaring Blade in this formation, to be fair. So. After a grueling battle. Yes. I was looking at the screen a few times during that fight. I was just glancing a lot. Ah, shoot. I want to, but it's only traversal 1. It's not worth it. Okay. Jinji is awakened. How many I have so many Karma Embers. I should really do a run with Yuki. I don't want to have too many. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna burn one of those so I can spin some of these Karma Embers down. It's fun too. It's fun to watch the Death Storm, I believe. It's a good time. Cool. Can't say the detective novel I was talking about is all that complicated, but really fun to read. We'll read something more serious after finishing it. I have a lot of books on my shelf. Yeah, same here. I've got quite a lot in the backlog on the shelf that needs reading. Nice. Go. Oops. Oh. Sin Spewer attack speed. Don't need to look anywhere else. Oh, thank you for the follow, Evisus. Evisus. Appreciate that. I'm very close to completing one of my Twitch follow goals, but not the main one. Appreciate all the follows, guys. Really helps me get close to affiliate, so I can get you guys some emotes and all kinds of fun stuff. Still planning on streaming, on both channels, on YouTube and Twitch, but Twitch is helpful as well as YouTube. Took my lunch early so I could watch while I got the other thing working out, not be able to count the pixels. Nice. Evie says that's me, all I did on YouTube. Oh, thank you. All I did. I really appreciate that. Yes. So there are, some requirements to reach affiliate on Twitch, but everybody's welcome to watch wherever they want. And we will get there. I believe in us now. Now that we hit 100 yesterday, that was really clutch. Another detective novel arriving in a couple of days, but it's much more serious from what I can tell. The second book from Sujata Massey. First was called The Widows of Malabar Hill. I'm gonna need you. There's a media suggestions channel on the Discord. Can you post these there, please? It's supposed to be. It's for like music, any kind of media, music, movies, books. Nothing in there right now, but if you would, I would appreciate it because those sound really cool. I'm woefully uninformed on detective novels, and I would love to. I've been thinking about finding more time to read. It's been a while. All right. Drop the bomb on them. Very good. So yeah, we want to do this so we can spin down our Karma Embers. We get to rank 5, Records of Sin, once we reach level 25, because this is a full game clear file. This is the file this is the build that I used to beat Traversal 6. With mature Yukimura Sanada. Okay. Also need to read Duology, full of Slavic mythology. Witcher, but much darker, more atmospheric. Not sure if it was translated into English, though. Interesting. Well, Witcher is certainly very successful. We appreciate that Eastern mythology stuff quite a lot. Eastern European stuff is in vogue, I would say, with the success of The Witcher. Sounds really cool, though. I love playing Crusader Kings, and so I've learned a little bit about like Slavic religions and stuff from that. Not a lot, but oh, thank you, Sisa. I appreciate that. Yeah, I learned a little bit about Slavic mythology from, like I said, Crusader Kings 3. Besides that, I don't think I would have any exposure to it if I didn't play that game. We'll decrease wind. That's fine. Don't really have any wind going on. Oops. Slam it in there. Very good. Slam it in there. Ultra on YouTube. I don't like how you said that. Sorry. I really do try to be family friendly. But sometimes you just gotta slam it in there like this. You just gotta lift up your spear and you know the rest. Alright. We'll decrease flame. That's fine. I think decreasing the attributes is actually not a big deal. Oh, Decoy Warrior? You mean this guy? As long as it's not Bolts. Like, Bolts is our big, yeah. I am trying, Ultra on YouTube saying no saver cuss. I do really try to not swear, so that people could watch this with anyone in the room. Not worry about it, about that kind of thing. It's not worth it to me. To be able to, you know, just be, you know, potentially a little bit more engaging or whatever. Oh, thank you, my train. Yeah. Doesn't mean we can't slam it in there, though, from time to time. All right, so we'll do extend burn duration, I think. Oh, disorient probability is pretty good. Go here. Yeah, I mean, I'm a father, and so like when my daughter was like a infant, baby, it was nice finding YouTubers that I know it didn't curse or at least like bleeped it out, so I would feel okay with watching it while I was with her. We'll go here. So Davert still haven't gotten the hang of Depths of Torment. Actually, was acquiring tier 2 ice, but maybe attempt an ice build. At least you happen to be the only ice user with the bonus karma that run. Gotcha. Yeah, with Depths of Torment, I need to make a video about it, to be honest. It's not really worth if you want the rank 5s, you have to have a traversal 5 to get it. And you got to reach level 40 in Depths of Torment. But there's definitely like a way as far as which portals you should prioritize, which ones you should avoid. I'm no master of it, but I am able to get to like level 42 or so pretty consistently. We were talk in real life trying to be brash and respect for the W. I'm not as worried about it in person at all. Oh, whole train. Thank you. Yeah, that's a very nice sentiment and one that I agree with as well. So thank you for that. Like this, for instance, we don't want to decrement our attack for our Mushu attacks because that's like the strongest thing about Mature Yukimura Sonata. So we try to hold off on taking this as long as possible. Like a symbol charge cutting by 50%. It's rough, but it won't kill us. Like as long as we can assemble every once in a while to heal, that will be what we're looking for. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say like Whole Train, I would think are in the same situation with anyone in your life. Always very kind. Everyone in our community, really. I've really only gotten one like somewhat like hate comment, and it wasn't even like bad at all. But that's coming for sure. I mean, as we get bigger and bigger, we'll have a little bit of that to be sure. So Davros, obviously you don't want to cut your Mushu if the run you're using had heavy wisdom build to boost said Mushu. Yeah. Yeah. If you happen to use a lot of Mushu, a lot of wisdom to boost your Mushu attacks, you don't want to increment that. Hold your stop for it. Yeah. All right, so this is a really weird one. So his charge attacks are also so good. I don't want to decrement that, but this would be so if you reduce your where is it? Special effects. If you reduce your symbol charge by 200%, it won't charge anymore. So 100% less is pretty rough, but I think charge attacks being decreased is too bad. I'm gonna decrement the charge the symbol first. I guess certain characters are better for depth than others. Yeah, for sure. Like Zushu for sure is one of the best because he gains health as he levels up, and having a lot of health is great for this because you always lose one max health. So if you know you're going for depths of torment, you want to try to avoid those events of treasures that reduce your max health, or take ones that increase it. Oh, thank you. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. The kind words, Peter. That means a lot to me. I am attempting a vibe, which I feel I'm myself, my genuine self here. So that very valid. Peter was one of the first people to. Peter, I think, might have been the first person that commented on any of my videos. I'm pretty sure he was on the more recent because I revived my channel. It was a nice moment, Rick. But that was funny, so Davros. Attack with summoning skills, we'll do that. Whole Train, even though it was only Traversal 2, I did a damage over time run with that Ming Glow build and got to 41. Super fun to have some rank 4s. The rank 4s are good. Like, the thing is, like, you don't have to only get rank 5s. There are good rank 4s, and there are rank 3s that are very useful as well. Like, it's totally worth having some as you're moving through. Like, you need those to beat, like, Traversal 5, you need to have good rank 4s. It'll really help a lot, especially with the attack bonuses you can get from it. Traversal, okay. Gotcha. Need to go to bed at work early tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Peter. Good to see you. We'll try to do this on weekends possibly as well, so I can get some more in the mornings. We had someone from Japan here as well earlier on, so it's probably worth it to try to do this in the mornings if we can. We're gonna do Danger Zones appear more. This right here is terrible. Impossible to see enemy Soulgraph attacks. It's too much. Yeah, have a good night, Peter. Once again. 25 level of free sin records. Yeah, if I get to rank 25 on this attempt, at least I'll get rank 5s because it's a full clear on Traversal 6. Probably take it anyway because even when I can see him, I still get hit. See, it's like, it's one of those things, like, I didn't think it was that bad the first time I saw it. I was like, no, that's not that bad. But you just don't realize how you subconsciously move around the attacks when you've been playing for long enough. Or, you know, once you're used to how the game works. Go there, okay. Speed up. Cool. Dang it. Alright. Okay. I don't want to assemble because I don't want to waste it, because I'm only gonna get like one every couple phases now that I have 100% less charge. There we go. Can imagine Takeda with a strength build could be very tanky in the depths. Yeah, I could see that as well. So this would be crazy. Having 150% less is just too bad to take. We'll take our first level of 10% bonus health, but that's something. If you start taking 10% bonus health a lot, you're gonna get in trouble, because like being able to defeat the enemies obviously is super important, and if you make them too tanky, that's something that can easily start ending your run. So you want to avoid doing it if you can for as long as possible. I did assemble here because I just knew I was going to have a bit of a uphill fight here trying to get this One-Eyed Ogre out of the way. Strength is really good. Like Zushu is also so good because he can get so much attack from having plus 50% strength emblems, and then if you put in Jotai and Dian Wei, it goes insane how much you have. We're gonna take this for sure. Yeah, ice attribute. I try to hold off on taking the evasion decrements too as long as I can. Yeah, HP tank with Zushu is very, very good. Yeah, Rick has been in the lab with those runs with Zushu for sure. Very focus heavy run here. Whoosh. You just realized what Rogue Doves meant the other day? Yeah. Yeah. Meant to be like wins in Rogue games. Rename the build crafting channel the lab. Not a bad idea, actually. Theory crafting. I think theory crafting is a good, like, at least until people know what we're doing in there. Maybe though. My original name was Koei Guy, but I kind of thought about it and I was like, I should really probably change this. If they ever knew who I was, it may not be chill. And I kind of like, I mean, I do like my new name too. I thought about it for a while and it's good. Cool. Good deal. Increase required kills. We'll take increasing required. We'll take increase required kills. A retro of me playing the original Rogue. I've only seen pictures in passing of what the original Rogue looked like, but I mean, can you imagine a more? I mean, there's probably very few more influential games than Rogue. Name is from the favorite JoJo character. I think you love trades as a kid. Those are both great reasons. I'm going to take this for the 5% bonus attack, I think. Gotta watch JoJo still. I know. I know. Believe me. I know. I know. I just got caught up with JJK recently. And then I need to get back into solo leveling. Because I stopped at a certain point, and it's still going on. Disable formation effects. I kind of don't want to take that if I don't have to. Yeah, summon cooldowns is fine. The summons are not really what we're using for this build. Yeah, astronomy, yeah. All right. Have I seen Kuroko's Basketball? No, but I did watch the first Slam Dunk. That movie is incredible. But I've heard really good things about sports anime. Haven't watched enough of them. Oh man, this is tough. I guess I'll take this. That's fine. So Davern's read the manga of Kuroko's Basketball. Nice. So that's 2 votes for Kuroko's Basketball. Media suggestions channel on Discord. Gotta throw it in there, so we all can remember, and we'll look back on this moment during the YouTube/Twitch stream, and we'll say, oh yeah, Kuroko's Basketball. We all talked about that and how great it was. I want to see how bad my symbol charging is with 150% less. Distinct favorite show for sure. What is your favorite show/anime, Whole Train? If I may be so bold. Increase number of required kills. Bleach. Mokark is about 100. We'll take that. So here's my thing with Bleach. I love Bleach. I crashed out while watching it during the Spanish people. Aranca? I forget what they're called. Like, I think it was, like, almost the last arc. I tapped out around there. Just because it was so much. I think he was fighting the guy with the dual crescent moon blade. And they revealed... Yeah, the Arancars. They revealed that he was, like, only number 8. And I was like, oh my lord. And I just lost it. Yeah, it's the best part for sure. I really wanted to see the Ulquiorra fight. I was 16 when I was watching this, though. And I just lost it because I was also watching it like on just, you know, subbed free sites, so I had to deal with a lot of ads. And I feel like there was a lot going on, and I had other stuff going on or something. Anyway, so I wanted to go back to it. And I realized that it's a Hulu exclusive. And Hulu is the most expensive streaming service, I think. I think it's $18 a month. Which is pretty crazy. So I will definitely be getting back into Bleach once they liberate it from Hulu. Because I love it. Coltrane, you are the kindest person to say that. You send me the DVDs. I honestly don't know if I would have the time, but I will consider that. Thank you. I could probably find the time. The thing I'm watching right now is just kind of because it's on when I'm with my daughter is Lost. Like when she's like napping, I just put that on because I don't have to like pay super close attention. I can put on subtitles and just like have it on, you know, and follow along pretty easily with just subtitles without any audio. Yeah, I'm up to like episode 320 or so. That's awesome. Excited to see what we're gonna get from this batch of Records of Sin. Yeah, I mean, I got through solo leveling pretty good. Rick, I've been watching anime since it was Japanimation and got to pay homage to Ninja Scroll. You were Naruto out of the big three? Yeah, same here. Naruto would be mine as well if I had to pick. It's just because like a buddy of mine when I was watching Bleach, he was like, he's like you have to watch Naruto. Naruto's way more strategy. There's so much more going on. Have I lost my symbol charge? I did. How many do I have? Oh, okay. I think I didn't get enough charm for it to not be gone. So our symbol is gone. That's bad. We will remember for next time. My buddy led me astray. Yeah. Oh yeah. No worries, man. I like them both. Have not gotten into One Piece at all. Because I know how long it is. I'm not sure I can do this in the time allotted. Because I just can't find him. Consistently. I think if I fail, I won't take too much damage. Because I haven't taken anything that would make me take more damage. That was a big error, though. Taking too much a symbol gauge charge reduction. Beat Pirate Warriors 4, then start off where it leaves you for OP. Yeah, I don't even get the charging stuff anymore. That's horrible. Oops. Okay. Oh boy. Reduce attack speed. We'll take the time limit. Alright, so from here on, we're getting more and more Records of Sin. So, not the worst thing, I guess. Pirate Warriors 3 is so good, 4 is really good in its own right, though. I've not played any of the Pirate Warriors games. That could be something we do on the channel, too. Maybe a good idea, actually. There's so much to do. Four goes farther. I'd say just start at 4. Okay. I'm disappointed. Word. Three had better systems. Okay. But 4 explains it a little more, I guess. That's kind of cool. Reduce attack speed. Number of required kills during missions. Okay. 4 has a lot of meta-scaling. Cool. There's a new Hyrule Warriors game coming out, too. But I'm not sure I'll be able to play it on stream since I missed the Steam Deck deadline. So my healing is now from Slay and consecutive hits because I don't get any symbol. So I actually should I actually could take out Kiriko now or Okuni, not Kiriko. I looked at her and I said Kiriko because of Overwatch 2. I haven't played Overwatch 2 in a while, but I had fun with it. Just my onion, bro. I know you didn't mean to say it, but I just thought it was funny. You said onion. I think we're gonna take. We're gonna do. Yeah, there we go. Good deal. Okay. Decrease cyber enemy barriers. Since pure attack speed. We'll take that. Oh, gotcha. That's great, Rick. I like that. I had a guy that I knew in high school who would say, "You know what? I'm salmon," and I stole that from him. I say that all the time now. Look at all that. Look at all that Sin Spear attacks. All those Sin Spear attacks. This build is so weird. Like, it doesn't have any orbitals. It doesn't have a lot of wisdom or charm. It's just very, like... I mean, I had to do a lot of stuff to get Okuni active. Gear 5 Luffy is bonkers. On Pirate Warriors, that's cool. Go. Okay. Alright. Reduce evasion cooldown. Reduces attack speed. Evasion cooldown. Whole train. Yeah. I think after this, I'm gonna take a break, do some more recording, and then I'll be back tonight. Right. Yeah. So weird we don't get any of the charge for our Mushu anymore. From that yellow thing. Just because we decremented our assemble gauge too much. I think that's the only reason we don't get any. Oh, I did get it then. Okay. Interesting. It's just crazy how long you can live, like, without having so much stuff with Yukimura, because he's so good. Oops. Cool. Alright. Disables health recovery level up. Would like to get in that. Would like to have that earlier, but I'll take it now. Not seeing Kiyomasa in this lineup, which is odd. I hear you. I should have moved Okuni out. I'm sure you meant to put him in. My mistake. My mistake entirely. Please forgive me. Man, it's just crazy. Like, I'm so concerned about not having my symbol gauge, but Rick's like, I needed him to redirect traffic with that armor. Oh boy. Just picking our way across the battlefield here. Finally having a bit of a damage issue. Not too bad. Left Shoyu out of my Sunjian run for Kiyomasa and don't regret it. Awesome. None of you can make me feel bad about it. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. We're gonna reduce the evasion distance. Okay. Not gonna bite. I think we're at the end. I can't do enough damage. And the time limit's too low. I don't think I'm gonna die from failing it, but I might fail it here. Keep trying. Just keep jumping in the air and slamming it in there. That's what it's all about. It's all about slamming it in there. Oops. Okay. We're gonna make it. Despite our best efforts, we will make it. So fast. Oops. Yeah, let's take out Okuni. For who? Would this work? Probably does, right? Decrease divergent barriers, evasion distance. We will do evasion distance. It does not work. It does not charge his symbol. Maybe you need to have the you might need to have something else for it to work properly. Which they'll be getting worse between two chats. I don't know. Good question. Ooh, it's getting close. Okay. Oh, man. They had to have patched it. Maybe they did. Yeah. It's interesting that it is smart enough to stop giving... I'm pretty sure it stops giving it to you once you have completely decremented it. But it's not smart enough to do whatever the... what I was saying. Give me the charge. We'll live. We'll live. But it's getting close. Having the symbol be totally gone is a problem. Let's put in, I guess Kanbei's fine. Rick is a lab monster. Say it's true. I would agree with that. Okay, here's a simple charge. So we'll just reduce that again since we can't even get it. So that's fine. Okay. Whoosh. We have so much status infliction that will heal a little bit from Slay, but we're probably almost done. They mentioned the bar, not the stat. Okay, maybe that's it. Just still living, clicking away. Decrease duration. Okay, decreased duration is fine. Like, if we can find a way to get enough health to make this work, then we'll be we'll be okay. But as I said, I mean, this is all just kind of free baseball right now. We're still going to get rank 5s. We just want to get as many as we can by lasting longer. Oof, that was silly. Picked the wrong attack there. I love his charge too as well. It's really good. I don't do this attack I don't do any of his hyper attacks. I feel like his normals are just way better. Yeah. Thinking too much about attacks and got hit. We're good though. 41 minutes. Not bad at all. Let's see what we got. Only 3. Okay. Increase attack for 5 seconds. We interrupt an telegraph attack, but it is a plus 49 damage. Maybe this? Reach your gauge charged by 50% for 8 seconds. Okay. Replenishes your health when level up. That's really good. Attack for charm. Possible for... crystal saplings. It's a better crystal sapling than the one that I had. Okay. All good. Yeah. Well, it doesn't come when it matters. Yeah. Did a Nagamasa run last night and found 3 of the other 4 Zai tags in the first 3 trees. Wow. Never found Orochi the rest of the run. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. All right. So I am going to call it there with the stream. I'm going to raid. See if anyone is available to raid on Twitch. Let's see. Yeah, we'll raid somebody else playing War's Abyss. But yeah, I will be bad. I will be back for a stream this evening. But thanks so much for being here, everybody, and we will see you all tomorrow. Or this evening, that is. All right, later. Okay, it's not letting me raid. That's fine. We'll just stop the stream. All right, guys. We'll see ya.